All right, I'm back with Rapid Fire with Brandon Bell from Next Level Steel. This is where we get crazy and try to expose all of his weaknesses and make sure he's been sober this whole time.
Please find him.
All right. What skill do you think everyone should have?
People skills, if that's I don't know.
Don't act so surprised, Brandon. People skills. Like, duh.
Yeah, I know, right? I mean, you see, like, kids these days, they're having a harder time to connecting with adults, and just even other kids, with the social media and stuff. So I think that's going to be a big skill that's going to be lacking.
I will almost go out of my way if I see, especially because I do have one kid left and he's in high school. When I see a young adult, man or male or female, where they're engaged with adults, I almost go up to them to thank them for being engaged, like how connected they are. And I'll go one step further. Half the time I'll say, you're going to succeed in life because you can do this now. Whereas 90% of your peers, it's like this. So
my 9-year-old, I'm pretty sure you could have conversations with adults better than some adults can.
You should be proud of that.
Oh, we are. Yeah.
Are you the father?
100%. But it's Katie's mothering that made it happen. It is all Katie.
Yeah. This one might be a little deeper. What was your most memorable year and why?
Oh my gosh, every year gets more and more memorable. I literally, this last year has been, with the growth, the castellated beam taking off, with just the success of the new company and the building of the team, and just the numbers that are just unheard of, the PR that the reason I'm here, all that stuff has just been it's been a wild ride. So I thought the year before was gonna be the most memorable because I'm starting my new company, but it just gets better and better.
Keep it going. What would you like to do if and when you retire?
Be like a mountain man, just live in the mountains. And just,
I knew you were going to say that.
Yeah, I love it. Just ride a mountain bike every day.
Siphon the water out of the river and run it through your filter and go, yeah.
Just drink it straight from the river.
Oh, there you go. I like your style. Hey, what are you reading or listening to right now? Like, what do you get for inspiration?
Right now I'm reading 10X is Easier Than 2X.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, I love that one. Just finished Essentialism, which is good.
I haven't tried that one.
So in that one, I took a buddy of mine actually brought this up, and he said that he learned if it's not a fuck yes, it's a fuck no.
Yeah.
And that makes sense because I get FOMO a lot, and I have a hard time saying no, and I want to do it all. I want to see everybody. I want to do everything. And that stresses me out and stresses the family out, and you don't realize it because you're in it.
I'm glad you brought those up. And there's two more. Again, this is not only for you, but for the audience. The 10X, 2X is great. But if you want to bolt that on, do Bold by Peter Diamandis.
Okay.
It almost is 10X to the 2X, different level, but with what you're doing, you would geek. And again, audience, take that into consideration. And the other one, back to the FU, was I actually had someone else was on here, and they recommended pardon me, I can't remember it, How Not to Give a F About Something.
Yeah.
It was actually a really good read. Because guys like us that just go 800 miles an hour and we're always visionary, it was a good one to say, wow, there are times I have to just not give a F.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's hard.
Yeah, it is.
You gotta train yourself.
What movie could you watch over and over again?
Any Star Wars movie. Oh. I watch those all the time.
What is the one crazy thing you'd like to do if there were just no consequences at all?
I think just
solo trip to Antarctica with you, I could see.
Oh my gosh, yeah, that sounds fun.
Well, the way you're a mountain man, I could be like, all right, Brandon, here, drop you off in a helicopter. I'll see you in 6 months.
Well, I mean, I'll take it one step further. I would love to just walk around the world.
What would you like to be remembered for?
Being a good human.
Are there any apps or things that you found that you've used that the audience would share as far as efficiencies?
Well, I find actually the more apps I find, the more distracted I get. So I'm deleting apps on my phone and doing less of them.
I'm in agreement with you, but I wouldn't be doing my service as the host here if I didn't ask. All right. That's a great answer too. This one's pretty deep, and I really enjoy this one, and you may or may not have someone. Who's your favorite person in the world right now and why? I think of mentorship. Mentorship.
I was going to say, my wife.
Okay.
Katie, as you know, you've worked with her. It checks a lot of boxes for me. She's full of love, compassion. She's a great mom, all that. But she also pushes me and makes me think about things differently. Right when I think I have it figured out, I'll run something by her, and she'd be like, have you thought about it like this or like that? And I'm like, oh my gosh, you're right. And a lot of my success is from her helping me think things through. or even she helped me a lot. Even like when my dad and I were having issues, I wanted to go one way, and she's like, "Nah, I don't think you'll be proud of yourself if you go that way. You should think about it this way." And I look back now going, that was amazing advice that could have definitely changed the trajectory of our happiness.
It's good.
So she's, it's the typical cliche, oh, my wife's amazing, but I have a bunch of examples.
It's good.
That,
Well, and without sounding patronizing, I give it that. Don't take this the wrong way. It's like, you guys are a good power couple.
Yeah.
You're both successful and you complement each other
I
well.
I feel the same.
Good. What is the best part of your morning and why?
Working out. I love to wake up early and just work out and start the day with sweating like crazy and pushing myself, whether it's a long run or lifting weights.
What do you think, in particular, what do you think your industry will look like in 5 to 10 years?
A lot of automation. And I think you hear it over and over in all the trades, they're aging. A lot of my best welders, fitters are getting older, and not a lot of young people are coming in. I'm hoping that changes because supply and demand. I mean, the welders and fitters are making a lot of money, which is good. And hopefully it brings in a younger crowd that will want to be able to take on that trade. But and then you're supplementing it with automation, which is great. The automated welding and fabrication is going to be there. The technology is there.
On that note, what's the biggest challenge you're facing in your business right now?
Well, convincing people castellated beams are the best. No, hasn't been a challenge.
You already went across that bridge 10 times over.
The biggest challenge is going to be, it's going to be the labor. Yeah.
Yeah. We typically, I would say 90% of the people answer that with human capital. It's just how do you attract, retain, train, morph our business, all of us in our respective roles, right? So this one's kind of interesting. What occupation, other than what you've done, do you think you could have done or were you destined for?
I don't know. I have a lot of friends that are in the like medical device sales, and they make great money, and they have fun. They travel, so it's like, oh, I could do that.
All right, here it is. Knees and Hips by Brandon, everyone.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, it's come on, there's a steel derivative there somewhere. Come on, alloys.
Yeah, there you go.
Come on.
I'll tell you.
Next level's prosthetics. Come on. All right, I want 10% equity in that, damn it.
There'd be 3D printed, yeah. No, I'll tell you one occupation I wish I did do.
What?
Military.
Oh.
I almost joined the military.
Yeah.
And if I could go back, and again, maybe that's a no consequences answer, like being in the military for this amazing country, I think would have been awesome. And I kind of regret not doing that. I was close.
I do too.
Yeah.
Well, I'll go one step further. The audience, if they don't know this, my son's in the Marine Corps, and he's serving over in the Middle East right now. And my dad was in the military, my grandpa was in the military, and I didn't. And I look back going, "Damn it! I wish I would have done the same thing." Yeah.
But that's pretty cool. Your son's doing that.
Yeah, I'm very proud of him.
Yeah.
And he could have gone to college, but he's like, no, I want Semper Fi, baby.
There you go.
So pretty proud of him. But thank you for honoring our veterans too. Let's see. Oh, this is another deep one. What did you learn recently?
What I've learned is not to take everything so personal. It's a big thing I've learned. I used to take everything everybody said or did personal, and this, everybody has their own challenges. Everybody has their own issues. And
was there a moment, like, can you think of something that defined that change of attitude?
This is a whole nother podcast, but I recently did like an ayahuasca journey.
Oh yeah, I love you.
Yeah,
at a whole nother level.
Yeah,
I'm proud of you.
Yeah, thanks. And that changed my.
Oh yeah, that is a whole nother podcast.
Yeah. Yep. Exactly.
I did this similar thing, but without the ayahuasca.
Okay.
It changed my life too, about 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wouldn't be probably wouldn't be doing this without it either.
And I understand that.
Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah.
For all of you that are out there, you don't have to do a journey, but if you're on the edge about anything, go find one.
I mean, it could be anything. Ayahuasca, ketamine, psilocybin, combo, all those.
We can, or just be a group thing too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Doesn't have to, but no, I'm really glad you brought that up. Last but not least, we'll end on a funny one.
Okay.
What's your favorite ice cream flavor? I can tell. I'm not medicated.
Anything with like a chopped up brownie and caramel and vanilla. Oh, that's the way to go for sure.
All right.
Yes.
Thanks for wrapping up Rapid
All right.
Fire, Brandon.
Thank you.
Thanks for being on again.
Yeah.